Good day, Fran. It is the Wednesday the 10th. These are not bags under my eyes, by the way. It's where I was wearing mascara and it's not like properly come off. So I don't look as, maybe I should have kept the makeup for this. But anyway, I don't look as awful as I look. Just, we're all good. There are loud people singing somewhere in my building, which is fun. Given that there's still a lockdown in place, so I don't know what they're doing, but it better be with people they live with. There was also loud banging earlier as well, so that was fun. I wanted to discuss some of the things you said in your last video. So firstly, like, I feel like I'm good at speaking to people. Like, I'm very good at speaking to strangers, but I don't know if I'm necessarily good at making friends. Like, I'm good at, like, making, I mean, I guess, firstly, like, what is a friend? Like, at what point does someone move from being an acquaintance to being a friend? I feel like that's quite a big thing that's often overlooked to some extent. I feel like me and you, well, I mean, we're definitely friends, but I feel like there are people that I know that are, like, for acquaintances. Like, I kind of, like, I know them, but, like, like, I wouldn't hang out one-on-one with them unless I was forced to. But not because I don't like them, but just because I don't know them well enough. And I feel like because I'm quite loud and I tend to, like, if I'm anxious about a scenario or if I just don't really know what's going on, I tend to just speak. I feel like you go quiet and I just talk a lot. So it's often that, like, in new scenarios, I've said like so many times, in new scenarios with people, I will just talk at them. So people just assume that I guess I am confident, but I'm kind of, I don't know how to describe it. So I feel like I make a lot of, like, for acquaintances. Like, I'm very good at, like, speaking to the shop assistant, or, like, I had a really interesting conversation the other day in an Uber that I took safely that I had to take with the driver who was from Afghanistan and had studied psychology. And obviously I'm studying forensic psychology along with my criminology. So we were talking about, like, the psychology of what makes a criminal a criminal. Like, for instance, in Singapore, it's illegal to chew chewing gum. So you're a criminal in Singapore for chewing chewing gum. But obviously in the UK, that wouldn't make you a criminal. And we were talking about it in the context of, like, the different laws in Afghanistan and also, like, how terrorists come into existence, like, all of that kind of thing. And he was a complete stranger until I got out of that Uber, and he was a complete stranger after I got out of that Uber. But I wouldn't say that we were friends. So I don't really know how. I wish for you to talk me through in your next video. What for you do you think is the line where someone crosses from being an acquaintance into a friend? So that's my question for you. And I will hear from you tomorrow, and I will speak to you on Friday. I'll hear from you tomorrow and I'll speak to you on Friday. Bye, Fran.